Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. I'm your host, Renovate. Guys, I've made an executive decision because I feel like this is a never-ending loss. I set the prices to normal, and I'm not giving up, because if I gave up, I would most likely just go ahead and sell this whole entire farm, put the money back in the bank, and just go back to where we were. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to set the prices to normal, just so we can get our feet on the ground. And then I have no problems with setting it back to hard here in a little bit, but we really need to get this going, or this series is going to last like 100 episodes, and I don't know if I can play one map for 100 episodes, although we're pushing quite a few episodes here. So what I did was I harvested all the sorghum, and what is this thing? Oh, it needs weeded. So I planted all the, or harvested all the sorghum. We got 74,000 liters. If we go in here and look, let's go down here. We got it's up here in the top, 74,930 liters of sorghum. And I don't see any, I think I've sold everything else, and we still only have $27,000 left. I had to buy more lime. The lime is absolutely killing me. I keep forgetting how much lime these fields take. And if you go from one extreme to the other on the certain crops, it just requires a lot of lime. So we might go ahead and get a production facility that does lime for us, and that might help us out. So we got a couple pallets of lettuce going on. We have a couple pallets here of eggs, which is good. How are we doing on food? We are 900 liters. The other thing that I might do when we get some money is I might get rid of this chicken place and put in another one. And the only reason I say that is no matter how many chickens I have, right now we're maxed out at 360. I can't put more than 1,500 liters of food, and they go through that in like a half a day, right? And typically when I'm playing, I'm not paying attention to the food on this. And then when we simulate it through the night, they don't produce any eggs because they don't have any food. And then it takes them a whole entire day to get their health back up to 100%, which is just so counterproductive. It's not even funny. We got 4 cases of olive oil here, so that's ready to go. And we got a couple bales. I did a baling job, and I kept a couple of the grass ones, and then I kept a couple of the hay ones, so we have hay. I cut our grass over there behind the thing and stored it, and yeah, so that's it. I think I did this like a while back. I don't think I showed you guys, but I planted some of these, and I know that they work on canola, which is what we planted here. So these only work on certain certain crops. And if we go to I don't actually know if they put that in here or not. Animals types, bees right here. Okay, so yeah, right here, place your hives next to fields, and you will soon be living in the land of milk and honey. Increase the yield of canola, sunflower, and potato. Okay, so these only work on those fields. So if you're using it for, now I shouldn't say that, these work on any field, but they only give a yield bonus on these fields here. Okay, they will still produce honey like they are back here, but they only produce, these honey packets are only 400 liters, not 1,000. So that's kind of dumb. So, but yeah, they still produce honey, just not as fast, and you don't get the yield bonus. So my thought, in order for us to get some money and get going, was one, look at our tedder, man. It has just been used to death. It's like got 0 paint left on it. My idea was to, well, there's one of 2 things that we can do to get some good cash going on. One is to do silage. Now I've done silage farms in many farming simulator games. It is a really good cash crop, other than animals, because you can get so much of it. Now it depends on what you use to get the silage. We could always silage the grass into bales, or we could plant just a crap ton of corn and then forage it for the chaff that comes off of it, and then we can put the chaff in our bunker over there and turn it into silage. If we got somewhere around 1 million liters of silage, or let's say 1.5 million, we would probably make off of that silage about $400,000. That's the type of money that we need to make. Now, I'm going to make probably 70 off of the sorghum that we harvested over there, and we're going to make a little bit more money. Prices, when I set it to hard, prices are like ridiculous. When you set it to normal, it's just the normal game's pricing, which is like the normal prices that you would see in real life. There's also easy mode, which is just ridiculous, because I think in easy mode, I think eggs sell for like $8,000. We don't want that. So I set it to normal. Hopefully you guys don't mind, but we'll get through it. And then our pigs did multiply. So I believe they actually doubled. So these are our pigs over here. And if we go into our animal things here, yeah, they doubled. So I thought they would. But it doesn't mean that each pig had a pig. It just means that out of the 40 pigs, we ended up getting 40 pigs. So the cows didn't double. I actually bought more cows. The chickens are maxed out. But this is, I like this $600 mark, because if you remember, when we buy pigs, this is the price that they are. So we're actually making money off our pigs pretty quickly, which is good. So with all that being said, I think what I'm going to do is let's look in here and see when the best time to sell sorghum is. Right now it's selling for right around $600. It wants us to wait till like December, which we can do. I can use some of the sorghum for the pigs. The milk, however, is at its lowest, it looks, but the difference between the lowest and the highest is only $200. It's not like a big jump in prices, but that's per 1,000, and we have like 12,000 liters, which is cool. And then silage, of course, we could sell it for like $300. And I think, what else do we have down here? We have fertilizer, we have slurry. I don't think I can sell slurry, can I? I guess I can. I can take it to the, we can take the slurry to the BGA and sell it. So I am going to, oh, what does eggs sell for? What do eggs sell for? Eggs are selling for current prices. Eggs are selling for like $3,000. So we'll probably go and take these eggs over there and sell them. And then what does the lettuce sell for? Lettuce sell for. Let's see. Lettuce is now at that. Okay. But you gotta remember, these are only 500 liter boxes. So yeah, I got that field planted, and if it goes correctly, it takes sorghum 4 months to grow, and then the 5th month you harvest it. We should have that field ready and this field ready at the same time at the top level of the pricing for sorghum, which would be great. So I am going to pick up all these, take them and sell them, or basically take everything we have and sell it. And then I will bring you back. I don't know if this thing here, how much you got? You got 6,000 liters. Does this thing hold water? Or hold milk? Let's go into our garage. Does it hold milk? It does hold milk. Okay, so we could go sell our milk using this. That would probably be a good idea. Okay, so let me go do that, and I'll bring you back, and we'll have some fun. So real quick, I wanted to show you. I went ahead and bought this tanker for the back of the truck. It was like, let's see, $13,000, I think. But it allows me to, there was no other way I could carry, like I couldn't carry that little liquid tanker and this pallet loader because I only have one ball hitch. So I figured we might as well get this, and then that way we can always carry both. So I have, you can see down there in the bottom right hand corner, we have almost 12,500 liters of milk, and then I'm able to carry everything. Now the funny thing is, the highest price for milk is at the Burger King. So we're going to take it over there, but I just want to show you guys that. And then I do want to show you something. As soon as I sell all this stuff, I want to show you a little glitch that's kind of going to, it might be a problem for us. It's fixable, but I need to show you how it gets fixed. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, here's what I wanted to show you. So in total, we made roughly like 50 grand, I think. So here's what happens. So, you know, we took out the loan, right? So if I go in here, you're going to see, like, if you guys have been paying attention to this, you're going to see like there's some weird numbers in here. I'm like, well, he's been giving himself a bunch of money. No, I haven't. So let me show you what happens. So if we go in here to our bank, right? And you see I paid $50,000 off our loan. Okay. But here's what happens. If I click on repay 5,000, this is going to drop to like $1 million. See? So what happens is that it will show up. Let's see, where does it show up at? It doesn't show up on there. Okay, it shows. So this is where I had to put. See, you see this number right here? This is when I made that original payment, right? And it shows right here miscellaneous, that I made miscellaneous of this much money. So what I have to go and do now is I have to go in and set this number to 1 point. Let's say we paid 5,000 off of it. So I need to go and set this to, what would that be? Just 5,000 less, right? So I need to go in there. I need to go to Shift M. I need to go to this, and I need to set this now at 1.35, actually 45 now, right? 45000, because I paid off 5,000. It was 1.35 million, right? So if I click on this, save it, it shows that I just got like this huge transfer of money up there at the top. You see the $260,000 transfer. Now, if I go into my thing, it's going to show now that I have this huge payment, right? This huge miscellaneous cash inflow, which I don't have. It's just the way that thing's do. Now, this bank management thing doesn't seem to work because it's not allowing me to make payments based on it's not letting me make payments through the regular banking thing until I guess I get down to like 500,000, which would suck. But I just wanted to show that to you guys. So like, I know a lot of people like to watch and they're like, oh yeah, if you go back and look at his thing, you can see he's got a bunch of money. Nope, that's not how it's been working. If I needed money, you would see a whole bunch of equipment. You'd see me with a couple $100,000. You know what I'm saying? So that's not how it works. So I am going to go back now. We sold everything, so we have a nice little cushion here. I could actually pay more, but I think I'm going to wait. And because we're going to need, if I decide I'm going to do this, actually I'm going to take, let's go this way. I think, I have no idea where I'm at. I have no idea where I'm at. I could go either way. Okay, let's go this way. I'm thinking that if we need to do the whole silage route, that I'm going to need to get a harvest or a forager, which those things aren't cheap either. The cool thing about that, though, is I've seen a couple come across on the discount page, or whatever you want to call it, the used car page. And if I see another one come across, I mean, they usually come across right at a like 150, 160 mark, because they're about a $300,000 piece of equipment. I might try to start saving our money so we can get that. Right now, I don't have anything else I can sell, so we are maxed out. I shouldn't say maxed out. We are at the point where I can't sell anything. What did you stop for? That's traffic on this game, I swear to God. So we're at the point where I can't sell anything else, and the only thing I can really do now is just fast forward it to get those other two crops. Here's the other funny thing is, by the time my crops are ready, the freaking olives are going to be ready again. And I'm not going to lie with you guys, I would seriously just rather forget about the whole olives thing. I could sell that piece of machinery for like 300 grand that we bought at the beginning, and we would have a nice, like a legit down payment on our loan. But it does provide us, that's one of the highest selling item that I have is the olive oil. So the canola, the reason I planted that, like I said last episode, is we could either use it for canola oil or I could sell it. And that is that. So I don't think I did anything in between episodes that is different. Look, we already have another pallet. Stupid. Everything is the same. I do need to get more water though, because I just dumped that whole entire thing out of water, and I think we're good to go. So I am going to turn this off. I want to jump out here in the field real quick. This is probably going to need herbicide on it because it says it needs weeded. This has already been done, but canola takes 8 months. If you guys look down there in the field info, growth stage 3 out of 8, it takes 8 months for canola. It's like the longest growing plant that you can do. It's ridiculous. So let me let this go through a couple days. I might go ahead and cut the grass up here and get some more hay for the cows. I think the cows are actually pretty good though on food, if I remember correctly. The cows. Now, do these guys take... I don't think these guys take hay, do they? No, they don't take anything else. They are good. So they got plenty enough food. They got plenty enough straw. They're producing a lot of slurry. They're even producing milk right now. I don't think I have very much manure up here. Now, we can sell the manure. We can actually use the manure. Oh, I got stuck on the barbed wire fence. That would have hurt. Oh, there is no manure. Where's the manure? Interesting. So where is the manure actually? Maybe it just hasn't had enough time to produce the manure. I don't know. So it should be producing manure. All right, so I'm gonna fast forward it. I'll bring you back. I'll bring you guys back here in a little bit if something interesting happens. So I brought some. I cut the grass over there, and I picked it up with our little tedder machine over there that I bought, and I was gonna put it in here. But this says fill level chaff, and it won't let you change the product that you put in it. So typically on these concrete bunkers, and I don't know if I can sell these or not. I guess we could go in there and check. Typically on these concrete bunkers, you can pick what you're putting in it. So let's go see if we can even sell these. Yeah, we can sell them. Do you want to sell for 60 grand? Oh, yes. So those two things we're going to get money for, but nothing else in here we get money for. All right, so that's a good thing because here's why. I have a lot of grass and I want to turn it into silage, right? If I go to silos, and this thing right here actually takes grass, hay, and chaff and turns it into silage. This one holds like, I think, 1 million liters. This one only holds like 250,000 liters. But if I take it out of here and put it into our other thing, that only holds 250,000 liters. So I need something a little bit bigger. So that's good. So we can sell these two things. I'll put this little thing here, right where these are. So I didn't know I was going to get money for this. That's pretty cool. Sell that. Yep. Sell that. Yep. So yeah. So if I went into... I don't know if it shows in here or not. These aren't really considered silos. Where would the concrete bunkers even be? I don't even know what those would be under. It wouldn't be under production, would it? Greenhouses, orchard generators, buildings. I might not have any concrete bunkers in this, actually, if I think about it. Here's one here. That's for manure, though. So yeah, like these. So this bunker can be filled with chaff, grass, or hay, right? So that's what I thought we had in here, but it doesn't give you the option to change it. So yeah, that's going to be an issue. So we'll go ahead and get this one. We'll set it here. That works out pretty good. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind just rotating it and putting it like right here on the end. Actually, you know what? It'd probably work really well. Make up your mind, man. It'd probably work really well like right here because this is where I already have stuff. All right, so let's put that there. All right, the only problem is I can't, I don't think I can turn these grass bales into grass. I don't think you can. Can you take these grass bales and drop them on here? That would be fantastic if you could, but I don't believe that you can. No. That sucks. All right, well, we can always buy a bale loader or a bale wrapper and just line these up and wrap them. Otherwise, I'm just going to dump the silage into here, right? So we have this. So this is going to turn grass into silage. Yep. And so we can go ahead and get this thing. Man, I'm going to find a way to turn that grass into grass. Those bales. I don't know if there's a way to do that or not. I don't know if that's actually a thing. Do you guys know? Can you turn grass bales into grass? I don't think you can. Here, let's go ahead and get the grass out of here though. So let's get grass. There we go. Turn that on. So that's going to fill that up with grass. And then I think... I'm almost tempted not to even do the corn because two things. I'd have to buy a special seeder because the one we have just does cereal and grains. So I'd have to buy a new one of those or at least lease one. And then I'd have to lease the machine and the header. And I'd have to freaking follow behind it the whole time. Or I could just do grass. Now I got 118,000 liters of grass just off that little tiny field behind the cow barn. Let's see if I can dump this in here. So I was wondering though, these are silos. I saw this bale one, this bale storage, this one. Grass can be stored in square bales. Hay can be stored in square bales. Silage can be stored. Okay, I thought there was something that a mod that I had where you could put this down and put the grass in it, but it would also allow you to pull the grass out. But I think it only allows you to pull out the grass. I don't think it actually allows you to pull out, I mean, out the bales. I don't think it actually lets you pull out the grass. The other thing we could do is look into, I know they have a machine that shreds. So we go in here, and I don't know what that would be under. I don't know if it would be considered a shredder. So this is a forage wagon. That's not what I'm looking for. It would be this here. So that's for straw. That's for straw. Yeah. So it's just straw bales. What happens is you put the bale inside here and it shreds it up and it blows it out this little tube right here. So yeah, that would work. All right. Well, we'll just have to use all that grass for feed for the cows. And that's fine. So that field over there is cut. That field over there is sprayed and weeded. And I'm just going to continue fast forwarding until we get to a stage. Let me check on these things, see how much water they have. 5,000 liters. So these things barely use any water. It's amazing. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, it's the next day. I got a whole bunch of stuff to sell. Look at all that stuff. So I got quite a bit of lettuce. I got quite a bit of milk. And a lot of this I can sell right back here at this back store. Let's see how much we get. So all of that is gone. And they don't seem to want anything else. So I need to take the eggs and the other stuff to Walmart again, which is, I believe, this way. So we'll take it to Walmart. We'll get some money. Then the other thing I was thinking about was whether or not we continue doing these olives. I know we just literally talked about that, but I would really like to just get the 300,000 and put that back on the loan, and that would put us down below $1 million or close to it. I think $1 million is more manageable than $1.5 million. I don't know why. It just in my mind it does. Let's see. I think we can turn this way. Walmart's got a really weird entrance. Like, I had to go all the way around the building last time because I missed the front entrance. So I want to make sure I don't miss it this time. Let's see. It looks like it's right down the street. It looked like it was until the road turned. All right. I see the beacon. Oh, that's not Walmart. So this is the place that buys it the most? That's weird. All right, let's take it here then. I thought I clicked on the Walmart. All right, let's see what we get. That's nice. That was nice. Look at this little property here on the corner. That's kind of cool. All right, so we have $110,000. $110,000. I am inclined to just go ahead and do another $50,000 on our loan. Let's keep paying that down by 50s if we can. I haven't done any more. I'm just gonna knock down all these signs. Oh my God, I'm gonna get stuck on that pole too. I cannot drive this freaking thing. I love this truck, don't get me wrong, but the turning on it is just a pain in the butt, man. Jesus Christ. Get that off. Get that off. Like, it's so delayed. Like, when you want to turn, like, I'm turning and I have my sensitivity up. It's so freaking delayed. It's so annoying. All right, so we need to go across here. This would be a nice grass field, wouldn't it? I don't think there's any other fields that we can actually buy that are under 100 grand. I don't want to spend any more money. Like I said, my goal is to get the series to where I wanted it, and that's making whiskey. We're doing everything other than making whiskey. The olives are going to be literally one day from being done. So I'm going to have to do all the olives again, get those processed, which is going to be a pain. And then, we still have, I think, 2 months until I can do the other 2 harvests. So that's probably going to have to come in another episode, which is unfortunate. And, the pigs are getting ready to multiply again. So that'll be a good thing. The good thing about the pigs, though, is we could take like 40 of those pigs and sell them right now for, $600 a piece. That would be, what, 24 grand? I mean, that's a good chunk of money. And there's just a lot of things that we can do, but I desperately want to get this this note paid down. But yeah, guys, I think that's all I'm going to do in this episode. I know this was a short episode. I did a lot. It didn't show in the video, but I did a lot. We did a lot. I mean, we went through like 4 months. But yeah, I think the next thing that I'm going to do is get these fields ready, harvest them, and then we'll make that executive decision again on whether or not we're going to do corn or we're going to do grass. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.